I'll be reacting to the Heike story episode 8. I will be watching it from Funimation's website, and I'll be starting my reaction in 1-0 go. Oh yeah, I'm pumped up full of some Heike greatness. I just hope things end off on a much more positive note for Bima, because even though Sukimori and company are probably going to get some curses going their way, going by what? Oh, that kid is cute. I love the animation too with its paw. I mean, hey, at least they're able to share those moments of tranquility. Because when hard times come, you. Oh. Okay, now that's pretty dang interesting. Could it have been Biwa's mother? By any chance? Oh, stop. Yes! Finally, some optimism. Because lately in the Hika story, it's been nothing but sadness. And more sadness. And death foreshadowing. And death. And then more sadness. So to finally get to hear something positive for once is just, man, it warms me up in a different way. Speaking of which, I wonder if the series is going to show Bill when she is an adult, because that would be pretty cool if it shows a significant amount of her life throughout the series. But then again, if it limits itself to just showing Bill when she's of adolescent age, I wouldn't mind that either. As long as the narrative is complete and has a satisfactory ending, then I wouldn't mind if the series never had a time skip. No, that bit where the baby rejects the food is kind of cute in the opening. Also, a lot of adorable bits in the opening, which is pretty nice because the opening kind of emphasizes what the series is about. The series isn't about the grandiose moments, but it's about the daily moments in life and appreciating the people that are with you. Okay, now it's back. No. Oh, that child is too adorable. Oh, oh that person is fun. I like how the Emperor doesn't give a shit and it's still chewing on that instrument. That's too cute. Oh. Well, yeah, considering the whole curse thing going around, they wouldn't want Biwa to be stuck within that mess at all. And plus, it's like what Biwa mentioned a few episodes ago, too. Or I can see a lot of things, but she really can't do anything to cause any major changes. Hmm. Aww. Thankfully, though, she has her eyes, so hopefully that can warn her there's any danger nearby. Damn, this lady be fucking rough. The thing is, in life, even if you don't want to lose, sometimes it's unavoidable because either the opposition you're going up against happens to have more resources, more men, or they happen to have the morale of neutral parties, in this case, the common foe. Not much you can do there. Who is this badass? Kind of won't. Hope it gives us more screen time. Oh, I don't know what's that shit. Ooh, man. It's like, I'll be cocky as shit, though. But that's how youthful people are, though, sometimes. And, considering how things have gone for the Heike lately, they might actually be able to pull it off with, of course, divine intervention. Going by how that has been a big element in the series. Hmm. Yeah, and that's the thing in life sometimes. It's like this doesn't just happen in politics, too. It happens in businesses where sometimes business owners sometimes pass away or retire. And when they don't have a proper succession plan, like in this situation right here, things go to shit. Kind of like how the Heike story, it's a historical anime, but it shows you that history, like you should always focus on learning about history because if you don't focus on it, you are bound to make the same type of mistake. In this case, well, the lesson you can take here is always have a damn good succession plan. Doesn't matter whether you're in a political context or a business setting, you just need one. Eesh. Can't fathom falling from a horse because I've fallen before, but not with none of that kind of distance and that kind of velocity. And I fell on my arm once and it hurt a bit for like a day. I can't imagine what it would feel like falling on a horse though. I'm assuming going by his face is going to be hard to meet the mother. That's my guess. I mean, thankfully with Biwa's musical skills, at least she's going to be able to get around somewhat financially if she continues performing well and gets tips from people. I just hope for the sake of Biwa, she also learned a few hunting skills before she left the before she left Shigemori's family anyway. The thing is, will they be able to prevent that? Because at least when they showed off the Moon and Mori, he didn't seem like he was too emotionally inclined of coming up with any plans or tactics at all. I kind of like seeing this change. I kind of wish we would have seen him take Huichu Castle, though. Don't get me wrong. The quick pacing of the series works to its advantage, but when it skips stuff like this, it kind of takes away from the accomplishments of characters like Korimori because it's like, oh man, because the series did a good job of showing Korimori's failure in one of the early episodes. So I would have loved to have seen one of Korimori's successes. I think that's one of the downsides of the Heike story. Like, it feels like the script that's a core long should have been spounded to two, maybe even three cores. It's having a similar issue I'm seeing with a lot of anime this year. It's like they're going too quick. Instead of condensing things to 12 episodes, I think they should really expand things to like 24 or 36 episodes. I'm just saying. Still a good episode, though, with all the things going around. Gotta admit, the music's pretty damn nice. Okay, the Wikiro reaction is kind of adorable. Still has a bit of that dancer in him, which, don't get me wrong, nothing against him and his background with dancing. I just find that type of bit where we can still see his nervousness there on occasions to be pretty sweet. Yeah, I'm actually with Komori here. If they underestimate their opposition too much, they're going to be in some deep shit. Exactly, they're not going to have a territorial advantage. So the thing is, though, the opposition is not going to want to fight at ground level. I'm pretty sure they're going to utilize either guerrilla tactics, long-range weaponry, so that they're not forced to fighting Koromori's forces on the ground level. Who knows? There might be some traps, pits, maybe some obscured explosives. I don't think it's going to... Or, they might attack at nightfall. That might actually be one of the best ways of dealing with... Okay, I wonder what's with all those lights. It looks like they're about to be fucking ambushed. Yeah, what the way you took us... Yeah. I don't feel like it was going to be a surprise attack. Because that's one of the ways of dealing with them. Since... And the sad part is, he is right. The only one that maybe might have thought of that tactic would have probably been Shigemori, but the issue is Shigemori's dead, unfortunately. I like how in this episode it definitely emphasizes what Sukimori did in the previous episode, even though it was painful. He did what was right because things are going south for the Heike really damn fucking quick now. Now, this is nice. You can tell that the animation staff doesn't have a big budget right now, but they're getting around it by having either rough music or some nice artful shots. I like the creative use of directing here. Because here it does a great job of emphasizing the terror that they're going through. Oh, and hello, Anime Doji. Damn! And that's with the flank of 10,000 riders. Holy shit. Yeah, Koromori, even if he were to live, he will not be able to recover psychologically from this. It means exactly what it means. Unfortunately, Koromori, you've been in hell for quite a while. It's just that it's become apparent the moment Shigemori died. And now it's piling on and piling on. Yeah, I'm ready for those anime emoji. And I feel bad for Toko's kid here because it's like once he becomes of age to make reasonable decisions, who the fuck knows if there's even going to be a nation? Mm-hmm. He's not going to reject that because he wants to be with his mother. Aww. I love that characterization for Toko's child right there. It shows you how much he really, really loves Toko. And I'm not going to blame him. Toko is... Oh, no, please don't be the trip where they're going to drown. No. What the fuck? Is there a hubby with another woman? Oh, never mind. I thought. Okay, so Zuckerman looks hella fucking different when he's older now. The thing is, Toko's gonna have to accept reality. I understand why she'd have optimism, though. Oh, okay. You know what? Okay, I understand her line of reasoning now. I just hope that Toko and her child don't have to pay for the sins of their ancestors, though. And plus, they're not going to be able to oppose the Yoshikana. They'd be instantly annihilated. Oh, okay. Thank you for the info, anime Doji. I just hope for the sake of Korimori he didn't commit suicide because, but he might considering that. I mean, what went down? I'm actually not surprised that Korimori is feeling that distress. Anyone would. It might have been inevitable, though. Yes, he shares some fault. But the thing is, though, even if the. Okay. That's so sweet of the brother trying to say that, even though the odds of them being able to raise another army to defy the Yoshino is probably going to be unlikely. But as a damn sweet moment, regardless, though. It's kind of sad they're going to burn it, though, because it's like a large part of history is going to be lost. I understand the pride of not wanting to leave the enemy anything behind, but it's got to be sad just losing years of culture, artwork, masterpieces, memories just annihilated. Well, okay, anime judge, you know this. I work a lot, so I only react to anime when I have time. Since that one didn't get a lot of views, that's in like the final priority list. So I'm only gonna react to that when I get spare time, anime judge. You know this. You've asked questions like that before. If I'm not reacting to anime, it's because I didn't have enough time in a specific time frame. No, I like how that's a question from the ghost. Oh, that's a good, especially when he does that. Honestly, I love how the kid's brilliant. He definitely takes up getting those smarts from his own mother. I mean, that's life, though. When life comes raining hard on you, the thing is, though, as sad as it is, there is a price to pay for their ancestors. Whoa! The thing is, though, there is such a thing as, well, yes, wanting to fight such a large force could be brave. It could also be considered reckless, just considering the odds against them. It would just lead to unnecessary bloodshed if they were to try to go up against large amounts of forces. I'm gonna do Banished. I might do the Banished anime first because I'll check which one got the most views. Whichever got the most views, I'll do that one first. So I don't know which one I'm doing next Anime Dojo. I'll have to see which one got me the most success. Oh, okay, shit. They're in a boat now. I just hope there's like that boat does not sink. I think Bill's not gonna do anything this time because she knows what's gonna happen, and the thing is, if she fights, she's gonna put herself in danger. Oh. Okay, good. Oh, okay, those girls are sweet. I was kind of getting scared for a second. Okay. That's a damn good ending. But in saying that, while this episode was good, I'm excited for that one too. While this episode was good, I gotta be honest with y'all. There were a few issues with the episode, and they have nothing to do with the narrative itself. It's the pacing that's an issue. I think this episode the series should slow the fuck down. It's going way too quick. It was noticeable in the previous episodes, but it wasn't this bad. Now it's getting that bad. It felt like too many things happened at once. Now, yes, I understand that the writing staff is going to assume that other audiences are going to have maybe a lot of base knowledge on Japanese history. And I'm like, okay, that's fine and all. But damn, Koyomori's been a character built up for how many episodes now? And I feel like they shortchanged him. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't mind it when they show Koyomori's mistakes and errors as a leader. Like when when he made his forces run away. Or in this episode where he lets 70,000 of his forces to pretty much fall into their deaths. Like, I have no issues with that, but I felt like they would have made Koyomori a much more balanced character, but they would have showed a little bit more of his competency when he had successes, like when he overtook that capital that the episode quickly named a drop. I would have loved to have seen that on screen so that at the very least, when we would have seen Koyomori's failure, at least he would have gone with failure with at least a few successes under his belt on screen. Because with the way they do it in the series, they make Koyomori out to be a bumbling oaf, even though from the dialogue alone, he's not a bumbling oaf. And when he was supportive of Biwa, he wasn't a bumbling oaf. So that's why I felt they shortchanged Koyomori in putting his accomplishments off screen. I think it would have been better served they would have done it on screen. So that's one of the issues I have with the episode. But in saying that, that's pretty much the only issue I have with the episode. But that does take up a large portion of the episode, though. But for the most part, it was... Oh, no, never mind. There was another issue, too. Like, that dynamic that Tsukumori had with the girl that he was aiming for, I kind of would have loved to have seen him build a relationship with that woman, or at least see his intent to try to build a relationship, because they gave that interesting episodes a few episodes ago, and I would have loved to have seen more of Tsukumori's metamorphosis as a character, because of the way this series is dealing with it, it's like just trying to run into the finish line. And I love all these characters. They take their time building up some of the characters. I mean, at least when it comes to Biwa and Toko, they don't rush their stuff, but when it comes to the characters like Koyomori and Sukimori and the other brother, they rush it so badly, which is a shame because when this series started out, I felt it did a great job of balancing out and showing off everyone. I thought the early episodes did a great job in giving Shigemori, Sukimori, Biwa, so pretty much everyone their well-due characterization. But now, for the last few weeks, it just feels like the running stuff of the series only has a good grasp of. Yeah, I find the music fitting, Spirit Chaser. I think the music's good. I'm just saying the series is rushed sometimes because earlier in the series, it did a great job in taking its time, having slow pacing, actually showing us some battles. Last few episodes, it's like skips through battles, it's rushing. Don't get me wrong, this series is still better written than about 75% of the anime airing this season. I can tell you that much. Even with this series rushing, it's still better. But it's just that the first 4 episodes of the series were like such a phenomenal. It was like so phenomenal, the start of the series. Like the first 4 episodes of the series were like anime of the year contender. Now the last few episodes are like, well, the series isn't definitely not going to be an anime of the year contender. It'll probably still be a contender for one of the best animes I've seen in the year. Probably my top 10 anime of 2021. But definitely not a contender for the top spot anymore with the way they've been rushing over the last, let's see. Episode 4 was the last episode I felt they paced properly. So pretty much over the last 4 episodes, I felt they've been rushing so much. But yeah, I do find the music to be fitting, Spirit Chaser. So that's all from a script standpoint. The episode was uneven. Still a good episode, though. Like, seeing the fall of the Heike is interesting. We're getting payoff to the narrative plot points that they built up earlier in the series. But it's just that I think they should really pace it out a little bit more. Now, saying that, there are positives, though. I loved seeing Biwa try to protect that lady that was being hit by that soldier. I thought that was a really great scene. It showed how much of a great individual Biwa was, where she doesn't feel fear at all, even when she is most likely to fall. And that's bravery right there. It's bravery when you're willing to act when the odds are against you. And Biwa's always willing to act when the odds are against her. That's what I love about her. I thought the new opening and endings for Shaman Kings were good, animated OG, but the animation's still horseshit for Shaman King. It's just horseshit. The animation quality for Shaman King. But yeah, the opening these songs are great. Can't say the same for the animation of that series itself, though. And they could be doing a better job with that series. But they just never do, though. Like, I'm always waiting. Oh, man, I'm always waiting for Shaman King. No. Oh, I almost always get disappointed for ever getting my hopes up in Shaman King. I hope I, one of these days, have a day where a Shaman King actually surprises me pleasantly. I probably will never get that. So, yeah, that's what I thought the episode still did well from a character standpoint. Just love and care they have for Biwa. And the bits of Telko, too. That was really sweet. Like when one of the servants convinced the emperor to like go along with traveling by saying, well, yeah, me and my mom are going to leave and you'll stay here by yourself. They don't go. And then instantly Toko Shells wants to go. I love that too. Also demonstrates how much of a sweet mother Toko is there in a subtle way. And I love it. How this series doesn't speed food information. It treats its audience with the most respect they can give an audience. So that's where I got to credit the episode a lot. It was exceptionally done there. And while the animation quality wasn't up to snuff, the artwork was really pretty. Oh, yeah, I'll react to Banish from the Heroes Party next, so don't worry, that's going to be the next one. And yeah, that's what overall, if I had to rate the episode on a scale of 1 to 10, I got to give it at the very least a 7 out of 10 for above average. But the series is definitely not having the same quality it had when it started, though. Like, noticeably after episode 4, the series took a quality dip, not just from a storytelling standpoint, but from a visual standpoint, too. I can only hope for the sake of the series in this finishing stretch, it can somehow find the quality it had in the first 4 episodes. Or when the series started out, in the first 4 episodes, I was thinking, all right, this is going to be anime of the year. These last 4 episodes have, definitely show me that it's not going to be anime of the year. But if it can stick its landing, this will be at least one of the best anime. It can at least still land in my top 10 anime of the year, depending on how it sticks its last few episodes. Because the series, when it wants to be, it can be an emotional powerhouse. But it's just going to depend on the writing staff of the series, though. That's the thing. Oh, yeah, I hope they do better in the next few episodes. But I still like this episode overall. I just got to acknowledge the flaws because the first 4 episodes of the series were amazing. But anyways, these are my thoughts on the episode. But right before I go, let me just say thank you very much to Animated OG and Spirit Chaser. Thank you very much for commenting in the live chat. Everyone else, thank you very much for watching my video. Hope y'all rate it, share it, comment, subscribe if you do not want to miss my reaction to the next episode. And I'll see y'all later if you come back for more interesting pick Animated OG. But anyways, y'all, thank you very much for watching my video. Have a fantastic day, everyone. Bye-bye.